This is the closest I usually get to chickens in any form. I'm in Regent's Park, and that's only because the petting zoo backs onto the park, so I walk past chickens every day on my way to work. But I'm going to leave London to investigate the urban chicken keeping phenomenon. It turns out that about 500,000 people in Britain are now keeping chickens in their back gardens. Oh, but I would worry about keeping a chicken. What if a fox eats it? What if a cat does? Can a cat even eat a chicken? I feel like it might. And what do you do if the chicken gets ill or stops laying? Worst of all, I did hear one story about a chicken that killed and then ate one of her fellow feathered friends. Cannibalism I was not expecting. So, is this story typical? And if so, why on earth do hundreds of thousands of people carry on putting chickens into their back gardens? I went to a poultry farm near Bristol to find out. So this, I suspect, is where most urban chicken keepers lose their hearts to chickens. This is the chick room, and they are, I'm not going to lie, they are super cute. It's like actual Easter. There's some little brown ones, there's some little white ones, some little yellow ones. You could put one of these on a chocolate egg and it would look fine. And I think this is probably what happens. I have no outside space. That's no outside space at my home. And even I am sitting here going, I could just get these in my bag. I could get 4 in easy. I'll get one in a pocket. I'll take them home. I think this is what happens to people. They are all sensible and mature about wanting their children to know where their food comes from and how nice it will be to have eggs and all that kind of... But I think this is really it. They just see a little tiny chick and some kind of... the emotional bit of their brain kicks in. And they just go, oh, they're so cute. I just want to pet them. This is my first brush with chickens, other than a deep knowledge of what the Romans used them for. Sacrifice? Entrails? Clearly, that's not what this family has in mind. At least, I assume they don't. So, you're here to buy chickens or to buy things for your chickens?
We're looking to buy chickens, but at the moment we're just doing research to see what type of coops we could get and what they need to eat, medicines.
So what persuaded you that you would suddenly like chickens? Did it just come upon you?
Well, we're not going to get very many. We're only going to get 4 or 6, we think, at the start. We've got quite a nice garden, so there'll be enough room for football and chickens.
Okay, good. And so do you like the idea that your children will see where eggs come from, where dinner comes from?
Yes. We've been warned not to give them names, but...
how are you going to know who's which?
I know, but I think it was because if you get more attached to them and then when they die or when they go in the pot, it's a bit harder, but...
So have you got any names in mind?
Sample complete. Ready to continue?